Here we have the Samsung S23 Plus, and with the help of this, I'm going to show you how you can turn this phone into a working Xbox. Let's get started. Firstly, you want to make sure your Bluetooth is on up on your phone, and then turn your controller on. Let it connect. Mine is already connected. If you have a new controller, you can pair it, and I know a lot of people had trouble. I did, is click that pairing button, and I have found that Xbox controllers can be a bit prone to playing up, so you might have to forget the device and repair it if you have any problems moving forward. So now that you have a controller connected, you should be able to click on a game that you'd like to play, for example Forza Horizon, and now you can see it loading up right there, and you'll have full ability to play. Now, it does require a somewhat strong Wi-Fi connection, so it's better if you live in town or do just naturally have a stronger Wi-Fi. But you can see it loading up now, and it looks pretty cool. But let me show you the benefits if you're an Android user. As you can see, although dark, I am playing Forza on my phone with a controller connected. And this is about as far as you'll get on an iOS device. However, if you own a Samsung, then you're in luck, because you can use something that's called Samsung DeX. Now, Samsung DeX is a platform or a software that allows you to connect your Samsung device to a monitor, a TV, or anything really that has HDMI in. So basically all you'll need is an HDMI cable and an adapter to USB-C, and then you'll be able to use this feature. Note, it's mostly on the newer phones, so if your phone is older, you might not be able to do it, but I have heard that it's genuinely pretty good on most devices. Samsung, that is. Now, I also think it's a good time to mention, if you didn't realize already, you need Xbox Game Pass to make this work. You will need Ultimate, as it's just part of what Xbox has done. You can't do it with any other plans, so if you have an Xbox and already have Ultimate, this is a no-brainer. If you don't have an Xbox and don't have Ultimate, then it's something you must consider, but I think it's pretty cool to play games on your phone or on a TV with Samsung DeX. Let's move to Samsung DeX and I'll show you how I set it up, what it cost me, and what it looks like. So let's get into it. In my case, I've got everything already rigged up with the USB-C to HDMI, also has some other ports, but what you want to do is make sure that's connected, make sure your HDMI is going into your monitor or TV in this case, which you can see there, and then you just want to plug it in. Now you'll get a little display or icon that will pop up saying connected to external display once you've plugged it in. You can see that here. Now what you want to do is enter the little DeX mousepad, which is right here, and that allows you basically just to move the cursor on the screen if you don't have a keyboard and mouse connected, which is also possible using Samsung DeX. Now let me show you some gameplay with the controller connected. So as you can see, we've got a little display on the TV and I've got my controller connected. You can see the phone sitting there, and it is good to note that the phone is pretty useless while it's plugged into DeX, as whatever you do on the phone will affect what is on the screen. You can see it's on the home page now, because in this case, when using Xbox Game Pass, you don't require the use of a mousepad. But for mobile games, which I'll show you in a minute, you sometimes do, as some of them don't have full control support, but have a little bit of it for the actual gameplay. So what you want to do is press the Xbox logo on your controller, and this will prompt Xbox Game Pass to start up. You can see it loading up, And then you can scroll through the whole library of games that are on the cloud option of Game Pass. It is good to note that some console and PC games aren't able to be played, even if they are in Game Pass, and that's just the limit of it. There's nothing you can really do to get around it, but there potentially is a way, if you already own an Xbox, to get some games to run on the cloud if they are installed on your Xbox. A bit of a complicated feature, but because I don't own an Xbox, I usually just play these games here. You can see if we load up something like Forza Horizon 5, that it will do the same thing that you saw on my phone, straight to the TV. With Samsung DeX, especially with the wired version of it, there's zero latency, or if there is, it is tiny, and the quality is great as well. So as you can see, it's loading up the exact same. Now again, note, my Wi-Fi isn't the greatest, so this won't be the fastest or the greatest quality, and again, all that depends on your Wi-Fi strength and speed. Now you can see how it works. See, it's loading up here. Not very good quality due to the Wi-Fi, but as you can see, I'm able to change everything I'd normally do, what you saw on the phone, and play my game normally. But let me show you how you can play mobile games using this setup. Here we are again, back on the home screen, and here I'm going to show you how you can play any mobile game that has controller support or supports a little bit of it. So what you want to do is come down to settings, go to your apps, and you can just scroll through to find that, and then scroll down through your apps to find what you want to play. In this case, I'm going to play Call of Duty Mobile. Now, you can't scroll through all the functions of Call of Duty Mobile, so I'd call it a semi-controller supportive app. You do have to use the DeX mousepad, which I showed you earlier, and it can get pretty annoying at times, so watch out for that. But in my opinion, it's worth it, because COD Mobile with a controller on the TV is pretty darn cool. To control volume, you're going to use the TV's remote and not your phone, so don't let that challenge you or annoy you. As you can see, I can't do anything using a controller, so I'm going to have to go over and use the DeX mousepad. Using my finger, you can see the cursor that pops up, press OK, and I'll use this to get through to the screen where I'm able to use my controller. I go to multiplayer, and click start. So, coming back now from this screen, after you've started a match or started waiting for one, once you get into the game, you should be able to play. You can see it right here. Loading up. This. You can see you can change the loadout, do anything you want. And to me, this is pretty fun. Before we end this video, we gotta get a kill. So, even though they're bots, let's go get a kill right now. Been absolute Call of Duty Mobile god. I find this game to be really fun to play, especially on TV, where it literally feels like you're playing on a PS3 or any other console that might run Call of Duty. It is missing that campaign that I'm so used to on the PS3, but, you know, killing on multiplayer is just as fun. By the way, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and learned something from it, or even how to turn your own phone into an Xbox. Maybe you're doing that right now. If so, I wish you luck, and I wish you hours of enjoyment that I've definitely got from doing this. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.
Enemy contact!